Hey everybody, welcome to Art Talk Tuesday. My name is Jackie G and I'm with Gwartzman's Art Supplies here in Toronto. Welcome, thank you for tuning in. I look forward to always chatting with you on a Tuesday to let you know what's happening in the art supply industry, checking in, seeing what we're doing, what's happening, specials, promotions, anything that would get you your creative juices flowing and to say hi. So I'm going to wave because I always forget to do that. We are in a different location in our store today. Yes, it's back to school and we have a lot of students in here at the moment, so we didn't want to make them feel too uncomfortable while we were filming. So if you have any questions while I'm speaking, please type them in. If you have questions afterward, you can get in touch with our customer service, info@Gwartzman's. You can reach out through our website. And oh my gosh, there's just so much going on. So first of all, can't forget, it is back to school. It's not only back to school being the first day of back to school, but also it's a great time for promotions in our store. So if you're looking for something new, if you're taking a class anywhere across the country where we can ship to you, there are some great deals on our website. You should check it out. They are also in our store, and I would certainly take advantage of anything that you are looking for. If you don't see what you're looking for, you can reach out to us. If you're in the store, you can talk to our customer service staff or any of the staff here, and if it's online, you can reach out again and ask us any questions. So again, like last week, I'll keep reminding you, our discounts right now are on until the end of the month, and you're looking at anywhere from 15 to 40% off on a lot of regular merchandise. So check it out, see what you need. There is a lot happening here. So on September 23rd, it's a Saturday, that's in a couple weeks. You'll have time to slow down a little bit, get into a new rhythm. We have a great demo that's going to be taking place here from 12 to 2. Linda Montgomery, in case you are not familiar with her, is an amazing demonstrator, and she is going to be chatting about Liquitex products, basics versus artist quality. And we thought this was a great topic because we always get asked about what should I use. Hey guys, welcome. We won't be in your way. So this is a great way to learn about the different products, the different brands. This can actually apply to a lot of other brands that are on the market. It doesn't have to be basics versus Liquitex. So if you want to learn something new, we are going to do it here in the store. We get really excited about being able to have you here and let you try all the products, test them out, ask questions you may have been thinking about that you couldn't ask or were afraid to ask or didn't know who to ask. Linda is a great resource for that. So that is September 23rd, 12 to 2. You can sign up on our website. And I think it's going to be amazing. I mean, I'm looking forward to it, so I will definitely be here. Anyways, I learned something new from all of these demos. There's always a tidbit of something that you may not have known about using a technique or a paint or how to clean, how to mix. So that is September 23rd. It's a Saturday, 12 to 2. And I look forward to seeing you there if you can make it, if you can. So today was a little bit different, and because it is back to school, you should check out our sale. It's on our website and in the store. I'm going to keep it a little bit short today. I didn't pull out a ton of product. You'd have to come in and see all the signs that we have up here in the store. I wanted to kind of tell you a story. Often when I go home, I always say to my family, I want to tell you about my day. I want to tell you about the great people that I've met. I want to tell you about all these great products that came in. But there's something that's a little bit different, and some of you would not be familiar with some of these products, and it's about a product, so that's part of the story. So many of you know or may not know that I grew up in basically this store. I started working here when I was very young. I worked here during summer vacations in high school, and I got to meet so many fantastic, amazing artists over the year, and I've learned a lot. And some products were a little bit intimidating. And years ago, my dad, Paul, would bring in certain products that he was very proud of, or he'd hear from a rep, or there would be other ways that we could pick something up. And there was a paper called Bartram and Green. It was a company from England. I'm going to read you a little bit of history about them, but this paper was here in our store. We had 4 packages of it, and I was always a little intimidated by it because at the time it was expensive, and I didn't know a lot about it. And usually my dad would handle it and show it to customers, and he would talk to them about it. Well, anyways, long story short, the paper's always been here, and I always wanted to keep track of this really special paper. Things get moved around. We have 4 floors of storage here in the store, and it got lost. I couldn't find it. Staff didn't know what it was, and any new staff that we've had would never have known about it. Anyways, last week I found it, and I started to look over the weekend on this company, Bartram and Green, and I want to tell you about it because I think it's a really cool story. The product is not on our website just yet. I really want to put something together, but I wanted to make this a little bit more interesting today in telling you this story. So this is the package, and I'm going to show you. This is one of the packages, and this is actually my dad's writing, so that's how I know how old it is. It is handmade paper. I'm going to tell you all about it. The year that it would have been manufactured, at least most of it is 1987. At the time, it was $18 a sheet. It was very expensive because it is handmade, and that's where the story gets so interesting. So it was produced in a mill called Hale Mill near Maidstone, Kent, England. It was the last company in England especially, and partially in Europe, that made handmade paper. I mean, I'm sure many of you are not familiar that there was a company that made handmade paper in England. It was built in the 19th century. In 1812, it was leased, the mill itself was leased to a gentleman named John Green, who bought the mill in 1817. They produced a variety of writing, ledger, and publishing papers. And then they went on to make watercolor papers and all sorts of papers. And their thing was that they wanted to use gelatin rather than starch. They felt that it absorbed better and held the paper together much better. They continued to make handmade paper, believe it or not, until 1987 when the company closed. The Green family, Bartram Green had 6 generations who ran the factory. The area, Maidstone, was once called Paper City because of all the paper factories in the area. By the end of World War I, they were making mostly artist papers, 25% of the factory production, and they made a lot of watercolor papers for Turner and other famous European artists. The last member of the family, Simon Bartram Green, joined the business in 1968 and was there until it closed in 1987. They make papers and were acknowledged by the Royal Watercolour Society. There is an imprint here that shows that it's also got the royal acknowledgement by Queen Elizabeth II. And so this is just so cool for me because I pulled it out. The one big thing that when I look at the video, which we will be able to put up on our site so you can read about it, there's a great YouTube video about this company and how they made their paper and the people that worked there for so many years that had to learn the process on making the paper, making it perfect, and also how they created their watermarks. They have a really interesting system in showing how they do the watermarks. I can't show it to you because it'll be too hard to show it through the camera. But basically, I could hold it up to a light and I could see exactly the imprint where they had shown it. It's a very soft, you can't really see it when you're looking at the sheet, but when you look at it through a light, you can see how it's made. So this to me is a treasure. I am very, very excited. I'm trying to get in touch with anybody that can give us more information about what we have here. Again, if anybody is familiar with it or if you're looking it up, is really not available anymore, so this is kind of a treat. We will be putting it up for sale, and yes, I'm going to put it out at the price that it was when we had it in 1987, so it will be $18 a sheet. It is an extremely special product. You cannot find this anywhere anymore. And again, if you want to Google it, Bartram Green, I'm just really excited. It was kind of like for me finding, like watching the movie Raiders of the Lost Ark, when he would find those treasures or be chased and, you know, something he didn't think that he would ever find. Well, this was a treasure I never thought I'd find, and I am just really, really taken aback and very excited that I finally found this paper that I'm so happy to know about. And again, doing a lot of historical research on it has just made me even more excited about having it here, which I never knew before. And don't forget, when we would have had it in '87, we didn't have computers, so whatever information we had was limited. Now I can search it out and see, and I am so excited to share it with all of you. That's for today. Today is a very short one. I just wanted to tell you this story because I just thought it was the best. And you know, I always love sharing anything I know about art materials and getting to know what your interests are and always telling a story. So don't forget, back to school sale is on. It's on until the end of the month. It's 15 to 40% off. You cannot beat the deals that we've got going on right now. Check it out in the store and on our website. If you have any questions, reach out. Until next week, and I'm pretty sure we'll be live next week with some more interesting things. I look forward to chatting with you then, and please keep on creating. Oh, and don't forget, September 23rd, demo in the store. Why should I choose either the Artist Quality or the Basics? Two great brands, but why? What's the difference? And if I can't see you until then, I look forward to seeing you on that Saturday. But yeah, don't forget, please keep on creating. Bye-bye for now.